I mean, how can people live in a place like this? I think that God didn't want people to live here, but people insisted on living on Michigan.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nikki. We are here to discuss Jasmine and Gino on the new season of 90 Day Fiance. Jasmine is coming to America. We officially see her touchdown in this episode. Of course, it wouldn't be Jasmine and Gino if there wasn't drama. Apparently, the night before she got on the plane to come to America, they got into such a fight that she blocked him. But she's still heading to the airport and he's still going to pick her up. But I'm just like, you really are going to block someone the night before you leave your entire family and everything you know? Even though they have zero communication, like I said, they're both en route to meet up with each other at the airport. I love that Gino brought the flowers. He brought the coat for her, which I thought was very sweet and thoughtful because I feel like that's usually not shown in previous seasons of 90 Day Fiance. They decide that they're going to put their problems aside because this is a big moment. And that moment where they ran into each other was like a shot from a movie. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, their relationship stresses me out, but seeing that moment of them just finally being together in US soil, it made me emotional. I got a little teary eyed. The way Jasmine kept telling Gino, we did it, I was just like, whew, I can only imagine how daunting this process must be. Having this moment, and Gino's like, wow, you look so beautiful, because, Jasmine is debuting this natural short haircut, which honestly, God bless, because if she was spending $3,000 to pack, yeah, she was going to be hairless. So I'm glad that she opted for that nice do. But y'all, I had to roll my eyes. Jasmine is up in the airport, like, she's like, let's never fight again. It's so stupid. Like, let's promise each other that we're never gonna fight like that. These people have any self-awareness? Because babes, you start the fights. Gino defends himself, or he may do something stupid, but the shit stirrer, the fight starter, it's you. The call is coming from inside the house. Gino was so nice and he was like, yeah, let's start over. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Gino is some sort of saint. Obviously, Michigan is drastically different from Panama, and as they're making their way out of the airport, Jasmine is just like, is that still the AC? Because it's unbelievably cold. And Gino's like, nope, we're in the parking lot. What you're feeling is the weather. And I was just like, Jasmine, put on the coat that he obviously brought for you. But she just got in the car and got the seat, a warmer seat going. But it was just so funny. They finally get to Gino's house, which I think is pretty nice, for a single man. And Jasmine immediately starts nitpicking at it. She says she hates the paint color. I wonder if these were the paints that his ex-wife chose. She's saying the house is dusty. And then she's going and opening cabinets, opening the fridge, monitoring the microwave. And I'm just like, you just got home from the airport. Like, you don't want to unwind. Like, I understand maybe getting a tour of the house, but she's inspecting and already listing the things that she wants to change. And I don't know why I'm surprised, but I just am, because I'm like, this may not be, the fanciest house, but it's bigger than what you had in Panama. Like, changes will happen as you live in it more. But no, she was like listing her demands immediately. And she says that she didn't have high expectations for the house going into it and that it's worse than what she imagined. But you and I know Jasmine. We've seen her enough. Do you really believe that she didn't have high expectations? Girl, if you don't get off my TV with them lies. They go to his bedroom and the master bathroom, and it's worse because Gino apparently didn't flush. And I don't know when was the last time that he cleaned that toilet, because they zoomed into it and showed us the rings on it, and I, I can't handle a nasty bathroom. But Jasmine moved past the toilet incident and was already like, this will do. I like the view. I like the windows. Those knobs are outdated. I want to change them. I want to change the tiles, maybe a new toilet. And Gino's sweating, just sweating, because he's like, yeah, slowly but surely. And then she goes to the bedroom and she's like, when was the last time that you changed this bed? And we know that Jasmine is super jealous. I was like, Gino, I don't know how long you've had this bed, but you better lie and say that you just got it. Because if she even has an inkling that you had this bed with your ex, it's over. That's going to be the guaranteed fight of the night. And Gino is getting smart because he's like, I got it after my ex, after my divorce. And she wasn't satisfied with that answer because she's like, well, I want a new bed and I want a new bed frame and I want new sheets. And I'm like, listen, Gino's aesthetic is probably not Jasmine's. It's probably not trendy. It's probably not cute, but it wasn't bad. Now, the cleanliness, they need to hire somebody to just start over. Just hire someone to deep clean it. And then from then on, you guys, create your own habits. But aside from that, things like with aesthetics and decorations and things like that, you can adjust little by little. The biggest thing in all of this is that Gino hasn't told Jasmine that he quit his job. I don't believe that he should have quit, period. But especially with someone that has such high demands like Jasmine. And it's only increasing as she's touring his house. But Jasmine is not going to take no for an answer, or she's not going to take it lightly, because he didn't even say no. He just said, like, let's do this slowly. And she was like, oh, well, you don't want your wife to be comfortable. If you don't want your wife to be comfortable, that says a lot about you because, I left everything I know after all for you. But if you don't care, and it's like, if Gino was going to hear that for the rest of his life at every turn when she doesn't get her way, that is my own personal hell. Jasmine is spoiled. And at this point, I'm just like, if you are this expensive, if I were Gino, I'd be like, listen, I'm going to need you to do some cameos. I'm going to need you to do all of the other things that the other 90-day people are doing because you're going to have to fund your lifestyle. I'll take care of the everyday things. You take care of your maintenance because you are expensive. Poor Gino is so stressed. And the whole time that they were, going back and forth about all of this, I'm like, she just got here. And y'all haven't even started planning your wedding. And she's going to want a huge wedding. And she's going to want one in Michigan. And then she's also going to want one in Panama. I can already see these arguments that are coming our way. Jasmine is going to make Gino and us go through the trenches this season. I'm kind of scared, but I'm kind of excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like it. If you're new here, do subscribe. I post videos weekly, and I'll see you in the next one.